Hi, okay. I like I like music a lot. Um, and I realized that I hadn't really talked about music in a couple months, so I figured I'd do something today, and I'll probably do something on a weekly basis. I'm not really sure because um, I'm one of those people that has a lot of knowledge when it comes to music, and um, I finally found an outlet to pour that into. Um, and you can tell by a lot of my past videos that my musical preferences range from pop to country to R&B to rock to oldies. I mean, it spans a lot. So, but one of my first uh, favorite artists growing up was Mariah Carey, and she still is. Because I know she has a lot of naysayers because they say that there's no way she can still have that voice after 20 years, 30 years of being in the business. Um, but I don't really, I mean, I look at the whole picture. Um, you know, she had her foundation for the longest time and she still has it. I'm pretty sure. I haven't looked into it, but um, recently, she helps people and she's not afraid to say, "Hey, I came from basic. I wasn't a famous person the whole time, and I never forgot my roots. I don't." So, um, yeah, she's great. I mean, I was actually this was a long time ago now, but when I was a teenager, I my dad my dad was sneaky. My dad asked me, um, "So who's your favorite musical artist or whatever?" So I go, "Mariah Carey, duh." So behind my back, he wrote a letter to Mariah Carey, and he got me a membership in her fan club, and I had a picture that she signed. I mean, it was autographed. It was great. Um, and for some reason, her music always cheered me up, always pulled me out of whatever I was in, or always gave me hope for the future. That song, one of my favorite songs ever is "Make It Happen," and then followed by oh, a hero. Because here's the story on that song, and I know it because I've heard her interviews, and she keeps saying the same thing. So, um, but she wrote "Hero" originally for someone else, and then she decided to keep it for herself. And then my third favorite song from her, which I could go on and on and on, but my third is "When You Believe," and it's because, well, two reasons. She gets to show off her vocal range, number one, and she gets to partner with Whitney Houston, which who sadly we lost, in 2012. Um, so, but the reason why that's significant is because for the longest time, everybody thought that they didn't like each other. Everybody thought there was a rivalry between the two, but there was not at all. And also, right around that time when they did the duet, they had a interview with Oprah, and they said, "We are not enemies. We love each other." It was great having her in the studio, because um, Mariah Carey came from Long Island, New York. and Whitney Houston came from a place in New Jersey. So you could say that they were neighbors. I mean, maybe they didn't have exactly the same upbringing, but they're a lot closer than you would think. So I just found that fascinating. And it's just, you know, and then of course you have to talk about her vocal range because a lot of people don't like her higher whistle thing, but I like it because it shows what you can do with your voice. I didn't know that until I started listening to her music. I didn't know that you could kind of talk and sing at the same time, and I found it fascinating. So, yes. So, there's my little homage to Mariah Carey.